Yo, what the fuck is good, everybody? Welcome back to the third episode of Obscure Image. Man, this is gonna be a lit fucking interview, man. We got a fucking mini legend in the building. This kid is making fucking hella moves, hella noise in the scene right now in the underground scene. Uh, we got my boy 83 Hades. What's good with you, bro?
Bitches.
That's my boy Hades. All right. First I want to get off to where are you from? Because I've seen like multiple places from
I'm
saying you
from
from
Brooklyn.
Florida or Brooklyn.
No, never been to Florida. Yeah.
That's crazy because I thought you were from Texas. I seen Texas,
No, I
Florida.
lived in Texas.
Okay. Why do you think that is that there were just so many random fucking
Uh,
places?
well, some idiot on Genius put I was from Brooklyn, Florida. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but no, I'm not from there.
And you're from
I couldn't tell you. I was probably little kids being stupid.
Did you ever try to get in contact with them to try to fix
Oh
that?
no, I'm verified on there, so I could change it if I want. I'm just lazy. I don't really be on like shit like that. I don't really care if people think I'm from Florida. Brooklyn, I don't know what that is, but no.
But you're from Brooklyn, New York, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How was it for you like growing up there?
I mean, it was cool. Like, I live in no gated community, and
Hmm.
I live in like PJs, but I was just like a weird ass little kid.
What
Like,
did
I was like a tweaker before doing drugs.
Oh really? So what did you do
Yeah,
like for like as a kid, what did you do growing up like for fun and shit?
skateboard. That's
Skating.
really it. Yeah, play basketball.
What was your favorite like skating company?
I mean, I had a World Industries board, but like, I was never like no Tony Hawk or nothing. Like, fucking 460 flips and the fucking air ski or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I was I was hitting it for a little 6-year old.
Oh, you started at 6.
Way younger than that, probably like 4.
Do you still skate now or
No, no, I can't even ride a skateboard now.
have you ever thought of getting back into that shit and like posting clips?
Nah,
Nah.
no, not at all. That's other people's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I had the time for sure, like time is just so like crunched. It's hard to like do recreational shit,
I feel it.
but
Yeah, because I'd have
I
asked
mean,
that. What?
nah, go ahead.
I just had to ask that because there's a couple of the like I think what's that brand DGK? Like I think some of them are rappers and shit too, and they still skate and
Yeah,
shit.
I think I heard of that, but yeah, I mean, shit, they're a lot bigger than me. I be hustling and shit. I like this music shit ain't like my main squeeze, you feel me? So like shit, they probably got a bunch of time on their hands.
Hmm.
Me, I'm doing like 4 or 5 different things every day, I try and make money. Uh,
Okay.
'Cause I live a very like luxurious lifestyle, and you're not a millionaire. It's hard to keep up with that, but
Shit, you on
uh
your way, bro. We on the way. That's all that matters.
yeah, I mean shit, I ain't struggling, but you gotta keep hustling. I ain't never gonna stop hustling, even when I got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
the second you stop doing something, that's when you get fat, you get lazy, you get broke. Like one of those washed ass motherfuckers who is like a fucking has been 3 years ago.
Hmm. It's crazy. That's what my boy DK was saying. He was saying like how he could see himself being like a somewhat successful rapper, but still like having a 9 to 5 or trying to have a career and shit.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying.
Nah,
That's
you
not what
wouldn't do
I'm
that.
saying at all. No, what the fuck? I've never had a job in my life. That is not what I'm saying.
What if like you know what I'm saying this rapping shit? Let's say this shit pop off for you in like next week type shit, and let's say one
Still
day
the same, still the same motherfuckers, still doing the same shit,
you wouldn't want to
still
go to
moving
college or
the
nothing
same
for
shit.
like a
What? No,
no.
no. What?
I'm gonna get into that a little more because I have a question kind of leading into that low key. But
All right, word.
uh, go back to the other question that I wanted to ask. 'Cause you were talking about music and shit like that, and how it's like not your main squeeze. What made you initially start getting into music?
I just did it for fun. Like I just listened to a bunch of music at school because I ain't do my work. I ain't like all 4 years of high school. I ain't never did a single thing of homework.
Mhm.
Every day I'd run to that bitch and like copy someone else. But I was just always listening to music with like my head down and shit, and I was just tired of trying to find new music. Cause back then I would be listening. I wish I could. I wonder if I could pull up my playlist, bruh. I'd be listening. I mean, I'd be listening to a bunch of underground shit. Like back in the day in school, I'd be listening to like Gizmo, Kamiyata, and I didn't even know them then. You know what I'm saying? But uh, I was really listening to a bunch of like street shit for real.
Mhm.
Cause I was doing a bunch of fuck shit back then. Like uh. I was really into X. I mean, I don't bump him no more, but like Lil Bibby, Bang Gang. Bang Gang was like my favorite like shit to bump in school. But I just got tired of I'd be like listening to music like literally like 24/7, like all day, all these different types of genres, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm so sick of like just searching. I'd get so lost like of new songs to find that like I just do the shitty ass like SoundCloud playlist that just give you a song and then gives you a song that's sort of like that but not at all. And it could be like some shitty ass fucking Blue Yeti mic recorded fucking 14-year-old kid screaming about guns. But I go to the next song, it might be some Heat by Dexo Sama, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'd be doing that, but I was just got sick of that. So I was like, fuck it. I know what I like most. So I'll just make music for myself. I didn't really like plan to like make it into no career or nothing. I mean, back in the day, I thought like having like 3K on SoundCloud was like popping. I was like, so once I hit that, I was like, oh, all right.
Now
I
you
did what
getting
I
like
wanted to.
50K and shit, 100K.
I was talking about followers, but yeah, I mean, it was never really about the plays or like the followers for me. I just made it for myself, but nobody else. That's why I really could give two little fucks about what anyone critiques my shit about. Like, do this type of music, do this type of music. I'm gonna never do what anyone else tells me to do because that's just not me. I'm not no bend over jack type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I do this shit for what I want to hear, what I want to listen to. I listen to myself. I don't give a fuck. Like some people might say that's like up your own ass or whatever, but I don't really care. Like, I just be bumping myself. I know what I make is like what I want to hear. So
Hmm. It's good to have that mind state though, like for like not being a bend over ass person, especially in this industry that we in. It's really good to have that mindset early on. You know what I'm saying? Because people will try
yeah,
you. Uh,
no, for sure. I wasn't even speaking in that aspect, but yeah,
you get what I'm saying, all right?
yeah, yeah,
Uh, funny thing you said that you used to listen to X, and kind of I hear the resemblance in your older music a little bit,
yeah.
but it's
Maybe
like,
in my older shit, not at all. Now, like I used to really fuck with him back in the day. I made like one song that made me sound like my biggest song probably sound like him a little bit. And
mhm.
that's why I hate it the most because like it wasn't fully me. Uh, I hate that fucking song. But I still, I still promote it and shit because why not? But
What song was it?
I not shots fired.
Oh yeah, that
Shit's
shit
just
hard, bro. What you
like,
mean?
that is not a good song. But when I made that song, I knew what was up. I already knew I was like, song. I told all my friends, I was like, yo, this shit's gonna be my first song. Do 50K. And then it did 50K, then it did 100K, then it did million, then it did 2 million. But shit, if you would have asked me if that was the song, then I like wanted to do that. Fuck no, but that's what it is.
It's crazy because I hear like I was saying, I hear the X in some of your older music, but I also hear like a drill type influence in your shit too, especially in your newer music
Yeah,
now.
I mean that's for real. That's for real. What I be bumping is just drill music, especially New York drill. Like I ain't been listening to shit recently because I'm so fucking busy. But like the last like year or two, really like New York drill.
Is there any like a New York drill artist that you really fuck with at the moment?
Uh, shit, I gotta watch what I say for real. But
Yeah, that's why I didn't even mention nobody. That's why I asked you.
um, I mean, shit, this ain't a New York drill artist, but my boy MMO Jaja, I be bumping him.
Okay, okay.
Like he's hard as fuck. He's the big ape from New York.
You got a song with him coming up or
Yeah, he was supposed to be on my tape. I don't know if it's ready to be on my tape no more, but I got plenty of shit with him coming, yeah.
Okay, for sure, for sure. We'll keep a lookout for that. Were you making music while you were in school?
Yeah, it was some weird sh what the fuck, my mom wasn't making shit in school. It was like some cringy, like, acid shit. I was just mad into acid back then, so I would be like take, like, fucking 3 tabs of acid and just fucking wild out on the mic, making some fucking demonic shit, fucking paint shit on my face and shit, like
Or I'm
yeah, so probably no one in my school was bumping that shit, you feel me? Like, I had a few people I fucked with that knew I made music, but I ain't never, like, promoted my music, so not really that many people knew. Cause like, I not once have I ever, like, been the type of motherfucker to go up to someone and be like, "Hey, man, I make music. Go check it out." Like, nah, I just, like motherfuckers coming to me, they're like, "Oh, you make music?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then that's usually the most of it. I mean, besides now, sometimes I have, like, fans walk up to me and shit, or, like, uh, just like people in general that like used to know me or something and be like, "Oh yeah, I be listening to you, blah blah blah," like so, blase blase blase.
Do you ever get used to like or are you starting to get used to like people approaching you in public saying like, "Hey man, I fuck with your music,"
I mean, it's not to the degree
or
like
Drake or
that,
some shit?
like
Yeah,
fuck no.
I
But
feel
I mean, people do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had quite a few encounters where like I'll post something on my story and people are like, "Oh, you're there right now. Oh my god." Like one time I was at uh this little like amusement park and there's this supporter there and I met up with him. I rode a few rides with him and shit. And but yeah, I mean it's not like I'll be going to the grocery store and motherfuckers like, hey, gangster, what's up? Mainly if I like say I'm somewhere, you know, like shows or like sometimes when I'm out in like a mass public place, but I'm not like walking down the street or something, I ain't hip like that, you feel me?
would you want to get to like that like level of like Billie Eilish or like Michael Jackson to where you can't even go to the store type shit?
I mean, the thing with me is, bro, like there's nothing I'm really like. I'm not looking to be like Drake. I'm not looking. I just want to be doing my own thing and whatever like is planned for me is planned for me. You know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, making the music I like.
Hmm.
People like it. You know, that's love. Like I love everyone who supports me. I love every single fan I have. I'm mad appreciative for what I have and like uh all the people around me and shit. Uh, but you know, it's just it just is what it is. Like if it gets to that point, great. I love to influence people, not to where they like take all my shit, but like I love to influence people's lives, like have an effect on people's lives. Like I wanna in life, I wanna like affect as many people as possible. I wanna like touch as many people as possible. Like I wanna help people, but I also wanna help myself and help my family and help the people that were there before I even knew these people. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hmm. Speaking of like your family and shit like that, what like in your household, what was like the type of music that you would hear playing when you were a kid?
I want to hear music play. I be listening to my own music.
Your like family or
I
like
mean, like,
your parents or nothing never like bumped because my mom she was big into reggae when I was growing
I
up
mean,
and
my
Biggie and
my
shit.
parents were never together. You feel me? So like, it's not like I was like growing up in some one big family house. You feel me?
You had a
It was just like really me and my mother. So
same here, same here. What did she ever? She never played music around you or anything like that.
not for real. No, I be bumping my own music. I like as a kid, I'd be listening to like 50 Cent OD.
That's
I'd
crazy.
be
You mean
like,
to tell
turn
me
that shit off.
she never played any type of like R&B or anything around you at all?
Nah, not for real. If she did, I'd be like, turn that shit off.
Yeah,
Like put on some Eminem, put on some 50 Cent. I mean, yeah, but that was like me as like fuck out his voice crack, but that was like me as like a 6 year old, you feel me? Like I don't listen to that type of shit now. I mean I still bump some 50, but no.
yeah. I was asking that because I wanted to see like where else do you draw your musical influence from? Because you said back in the
Nowhere,
day it was
nowhere,
X.
nowhere. No, nowhere. I don't
Nowhere
draw
at all.
inspiration from
Not at all.
nobody. No. Nope. I literally listen to nobody but myself.
I mean, like
for a reason.
when you first started doing music, how you said you were
When
fucking
I
with
first
X and shit.
started doing music, same thing. Like, I mean, I might have listened to X a little bit, but as soon as I started making music, I only listen to myself because I didn't want to take inspiration from nobody. I don't want to sound like nobody else. I don't want to make shit like nobody else. I might use the same like type of beat as someone. I mean, ain't nobody gonna sound like me or have like similar flow as me unless they taking it from me. You know what I'm saying? Look at when the dates of my songs are posted compared to what songs you saying I sound like. Cause not you, but I'm just speaking in general.
Hmm.
But like shit's gonna say me first, you feel me? So a lot of these, that's why I just can't fuck with listening to people, bro. Cause I already know some of these bigger artists, they be listening to me, bro. And then I hear shit in their songs, or like someone will tag me like, yo, this dude just said your line bar for bar. Or, like this dude just put this sound effect that you put in all your songs in his song and then said the same line after it. Like it's like little shit like that. That should just be pissing me off. So I just don't even pay attention to shit anymore. Like I don't draw inspiration from nobody. There's not I mean, I'll listen to like a few people, but like maybe some of my singing shit I'll take inspiration from like Rod Wave because I love
Hmm.
Rod Wave. Uh, but the hard shit, I don't shit. I just be listening to New York drill and I don't even make drill.
Was your family like, or your mom and shit like that, or your cousins or whoever, were they supportive of you making music at first? Or
Yeah, ain't nobody care.
they would just like do what
I
you
just
want type
did. I
shit?
mean, I was gonna do what I wanted to do anyway, like.
But
When
you,
someone might say like stop making music. No.
but you had a
But nah,
support
no
system
one gave
there
a
type
fuck.
shit
Uh,
when it came to your
I
music and your
mean,
dream.
I could always do what I wanted. I never really talked about it. I never like, hey, mom, like sometimes I'd play my shit in front of her and she'd be like, turn that shit off, that shit. Because it'd be like some weird shit, like some devilish chanting shit.
Hmm.
Some shit probably no one even heard. But nah, she's she's supportive, you know what I'm saying? But there's shit that parents are not gonna understand about more than just music. Like this shit ain't just music; it's a lifestyle. Like if you ain't living it, then you just making music. Like that's why I be saying in my songs, like y'all just making music. Like y'all just rapping into a microphone, saying growling and shit in the mic. Like shit's mad lame, but nah, like this is a fucking lifestyle. Like there's no taking you out the lifestyle. Like music's just a part of it.
Do you think remember you were saying your song "Shots Fired"? You were telling all your homies and shit that you knew that it was gonna hit 50K. Do you think everybody else seen your vision, like the people around
Oh
you?
fuck no. Motherfuckers was not bumping that type of shit right now. I just knew it sounded weird as fuck, so motherfuckers were gonna play it. Like I don't know, I always have this feeling when I make a song, like I know when a song's gonna do good and when it's gonna do bad. I'll still post it either way. I mean I got like thousands of unreleased songs that I'm never gonna post just cause I don't want to. But like when I know I got a song that's really good on my hands, I already know it's gonna do like and when I don't and I still like it, I'm gonna still post it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck about numbers because let's say Joe Schmo don't like it. Joe shows tells me he don't like it. Like, oh, why'd you post this? Oh, I don't like this type of music. Go back to posting your own music. But then fucking Jim Carrey over here, he's hitting me up. He's like, yo, this is the best song you ever made. Like keep making shit like this. Fuck that old shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just try to do the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
Except for like a lot of my old shit, 'cause I just don't like music like that no more. Like I'm not ready to make something I don't like just to please another human being. Like that's just not me.
I feel it. I feel it. This man said, fuck Jim Carrey.
I couldn't think of a name, so
Hey, shout out to Jim Carrey, man. Shout out to have you seen the Truman Show? Have you seen that movie?
no, I don't really watch like movies or like TV or none of that.
Bro, everybody watching this right now, everybody go watch or listen to this, my bad. Everybody who's listening to this, go watch the Truman Show. That's a trippy ass
I
fucking
took off
movie.
my hoodie.
It's just like basically dude is living in a fucking simulation he don't even know. His whole life is scripted type shit. It's a good ass movie. Anyways,
Oh, all
what
right, what's up?
no
Sorry, I had to
what no
take off
what
my
you finna
fucking
say?
hoodie.
What?
No, I just took off my hoodie because it's like 100 degrees in here.
Oh, I seen you were doing like the for your single Canon, you had like the little 3D model and shit. How long have you been doing that?
I mean, I've done like graphic design and like 3D modeling since I was like 12. Um, but that wasn't what I did for that song was nothing special. Like that was just that
Shit,
was
I
like a
I can't
day's
do that
work
shit.
that I learned off like fucking YouTube. You feel me? But that's just because I'm just now getting back into it. I used to do it OD as a kid and be able to do mad crazy shit, but I had to like relearn everything. So I'm just starting off with the basics again. But no, I got some crazy shit coming with that soon. Like I'm ready to CGI like a whole car chase with buildings and like
Okay.
a whole bunch of shit with that. But
That kind of goes back to my other question, how I was saying, let's say, like I said in the last question, like two weeks from now, your music were to pop the fuck off. Would you ever think about going or taking classes to do graphic design or anything like that?
no, I would never take no classes. The
Why?
thing about classes is, bro, that shit's just so bull. Like you have to follow a system, do this and that, and you'll be this and that. And I mean, you look at like engineers, for example, audio engineers to school for that shit. Like bruh, I could take my music, my raw vocals to an audio engineer that went to school, and he might think it sounds amazing, professional, this and that, and I'm gonna think it sounds garbage as fuck because I just like the way I do it. Like, it might, other people might think it sounds better. I don't care. I like the way I do shit. I do shit unorthodox. I make the sound that I want, and I feel like that's the way that like it's the only way my voice is gonna come off as unique is if I do all my own shit. Like I do all my own covers, I do all my own mixing, I do all my own recording, I do all my own art, everything. Like I don't want anyone else touching anything that I have to do with it. Like people ask me to mix my shit to make art for me all the time. I'm just like, no. Like I rather just learn it myself for real. Like I could teach myself way better than whatever school I gotta pay to teach me.
Hmm. I guess I could kind of see where you come from a little bit. So what if like I said, if this music shit were to really pop off like right now, like 2 weeks from now, and all of a sudden somebody wants to give you a scholarship to do that shit, would you do it?
No, no.
Hell no, bro, get out of here. You wouldn't do it?
Bro, I already had a free ride to college and I turned it down. Like, I don't want to do that shit. I went to orientation for college like 3 years ago. Did not like it. Oh, it was like some cult shit. I did not fuck with it. How everyone was worshiping this little bird, and I was like, nah. Then I saw this dude. I saw
Yo,
this college dude. This girl was standing up on something, and this college dude was right next to me taking pictures of like I don't even want to, bro. Like, I just saw some foul shit there. I was like, this is just not for me. Like,
you
I'm
talking
not
about
a college
people
kid.
pledging Greek and shit like that, huh? Those fraternities, that's what you talking
And
about?
I just know them college kids be on some different type of shit that I'm not on.
All
Like,
right, we ain't gonna even get into that. That's a whole nother subject. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Whoever's listening to this right now, if you give me a fucking scholarship, I'd fucking take that shit. As long like we said, as long as it ain't got to do no, you know what I'm saying, no weird college
hey
kid
man, you
shit.
just it's all about you and your personality. You know what I'm saying? Personally, it's just not me. Like,
Hmm.
I'm gonna never be that. I was not good in school. I'm not gonna be good in college. I don't have the time for that shit, and it's not gonna help me. Like I'm gonna spend all this, like, even if I had a full scholarship, or I guess I'll pay for my books or whatever. But it's just really not me. Like I could do way more shit, make way more money, not having a college degree than spending years of my life in college. Bro, I met with the president of my college. I had lunch with him, everything. Showed him everything I was doing. Didn't give a fuck. Like guns here, guns this, drugs this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Listen, if you're doing this, then hey, this might not be for you." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I was like, all right, if the president's reaffirming what I'm saying, then yeah, I'm not, bro. I'm just not like that is not me, gangster. Like I'm I'm cool where I am. You know what I'm saying? Like
That kind of goes back to because you were saying how when you were younger you were like going super OD with the graphic design and shit like that.
I
You
used to do a bunch of other shit besides besides that when I was young. I can't talk about it on here, but uh yeah, like graphic design was like my safe little like nice kid place. You feel me?
yeah, something
I was a
innocent.
little devil back then.
You know what I'm saying? Having a craft. Everybody watching this, try to find a craft. You could go to school for it, or you could fucking find tutorials on YouTube. Try to find a craft and find something that you really love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, when motherfuckers be telling me like, when asking me like, oh, how do I learn how to mix? I don't even say like, fuck tutorials on YouTube. Do it yourself until it sounds good, until you like it. It'll take years, but fuck it. Then you'll have something original. You do something off YouTube, you sound like the 300,000 other people that watch that YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Or looking, you're doing the same type of art as them. You know, you watching YouTube videos, that's a good way to learn your basics. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say. Like,
Hmm.
otherwise, you're gonna sound like fucking Joe, Jane, Janet, fucking Diddy, not Diddy. I don't know. I don't know why I just said that, but uh, you know what I'm trying to
Yeah, I
say.
feel
You're just
you.
gonna sound like everyone else. You're gonna look like everyone else. You're gonna do the same shit everyone else is doing. Like,
Have you ever thought of like
be original.
going like, cause you said you wanted to get back into it. Have you ever thought of like, I don't know, making like a short series, like an animation, a fucking cartoon or some shit?
Never no cartoon shit. I take myself too seriously to do that kind of shit.
Ah, you don't watch
I
anime?
love no, no, no. Everyone who listens to me knows this, but I don't even I hate I kind of I don't mind anime now, but back in the day I really used to hate it. Like if you listen to some of my songs, I even got I got diss songs on anime themselves. I'll be like, fuck all you losers watching anime. Like I had to stop that because motherfuckers were getting mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't, I kind of I kind of deeped into that realm a little bit, and you know I can understand why people like it. So I'm not a hater anymore. I'm a supporter, but that don't mean I like it myself. It's just that everyone like the thing that I think it wasn't even the thing itself that made me dislike it. It was just like I started rapping and then all these AMVs were getting made for me and I didn't even ask for it. Like, bro, you look up my name, this is why another reason why I didn't even tell people I rapped. Cause you look up my name and you see anime everywhere and I was like, bruh. Cause you know, a few people I told I rap, they'll like, "Oh, you're an anime rapper." I'm like, "What the fuck? No, the fuck, I'm not." I'm only anime I've ever seen is SpongeBob. Like, it's not even like I don't
Yo,
know. It just pissed me off to a degree to where I just wanted to distance myself from that shit. Nah, now I love all. You know, I take it for what it is. I love all the AMV, many movies of anime. People, I be watching them hoes sometimes. I don't understand it. Like I've never seen no type of any anime ever, but I like it. You know, it's cool.
what about the Boondocks? That's kind of, it's not anime, but it has like that
I mean, I've
graphic
seen that
style.
shit, but it's yeah. Someone made me a Boondocks fucking version of myself,
Yeah,
and I
see it.
fuck
That
with
shit
that shit
lit.
heavily. Yeah, that shit's been my fucking AVI for a minute now. But
Have
I
you
mean, I've seen like I've seen that show, but
huh?
like I've never seen that show. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like I don't watch. I really don't watch TV at all. Like before I met my girl, I didn't. I slept in the dark, pitch black. Like I don't watch TV. Like I never
the
put it
fuck?
on. I didn't even have a TV. I didn't have one. Like that's how much I didn't watch TV. I only got a TV now because my girl.
Shit. I was gonna ask you what shows you be watching, but you say you don't watch TV. What shit do she be watching?
Shit. She be putting on this Euphoria shit that I fucking. I'm not even gonna speak on that, but uh,
I still haven't
shit. What
watched
do I
it.
be like? I be like, bro. You know what? I be watching Harry Potter, bro. That shit's gas.
No, bro, you shitting on anime, but you watch. I fuck with Harry Potter and anime, but you was shitting on anime, but watch Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is gas, bro.
That's I would have never. That's why you never judge a book by its cover. I'd have never expected you to watch Harry Potter. Like,
Yeah, bro, that shit's gas. They be speaking British and shit. Expecto Patronum.
all right, see now you got to make a track now on some Harry Potter shit.
Yeah,
Now
fuck no,
you got
nah.
to, bro. You got to.
I've already had a Harry Potter line. I was like running down on a snitch like I'm Harry Potter or some shit, but that shit was
Yo,
cold. I was like, why has no one else said that yet? But no,
yeah.
I can't even think of other shit that I really watch. I've watched TV like oh man, my memory's poop. Damn. Because I can't even think of a TV show. So, I mean, I've seen some TV shows in my day, like the last year or so, but if you ask me to name one right now, I just couldn't.
You ain't been watching that Squid Game shit? That shit came out. That shit was
Oh
popping.
yeah, no, I watched that. That was gas. I like that.
If you like that, you gotta watch another. It's called Alice in Borderland. It came out a little
I've
bit
already
before Squid.
seen it.
Oh, you
I'm
seen
two
that?
steps ahead of you. Yeah.
Which all right now? What you think is better, Alice in Borderland or Squid Game?
Squid Games.
No
Alice in
way.
Borderland is just like it's lower budget, sort of like I can tell that I don't know which one came first, but that
Alice
one
in
just looks
Borderland
like
came
it's like
first.
really?
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Wow, I would have never guessed that. But I
Well, I got a film adaptation first, but I think Squid Game, the dude, he was trying to sell that shit for years, and nobody was ever buying it. So, but Alice in
yeah, I don't know
Borderland got a
shit. I
film
don't know shit
first.
about the backstory, but
Hmm.
Squid Game was hard. Except for that one annoying ass bitch. Her bro, that shit just just you know what I'm
Who?
saying? Like shut the fuck up.
Who you talking about?
That one bitch that just wouldn't shut the fuck up the whole show.
Talking about the
Just the
crazy girl?
voice actor. Yeah, the one that fucked that fucking
Oh yeah, the crazy
dude in
girl.
the bathroom. God, her voice acting was just so annoying.
Yeah. Plus the way they developed her character, they kind of made it to where you want to be
Oh,
annoyed by her
they
type
made
shit.
you wanted to hate her for sure, but I feel like if you could speak whatever, like what is that show?
I
Where did
think
that show get
I think it's Korean if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, I'm not saying that
Korean?
wrong.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to
I know
say
Alice
it.
in Borderland that's Japanese, but
Yeah, I was thinking Japan, but you know, if you spoke the native language of that show, I'm sure like it's a lot more enjoyable than the English version because she's annoying as fuck. That no hate on the voice actor, it's just like, oh man, I just couldn't stand that bitch. But yeah,
yeah, we got it right. It's in Korean. It's a Korean show. Uh, have you been in tune with like the metaverse and shit? I know I sent you that. You was like, "What the fuck is the meta?" Are you in tune with that or?
nah, I'm not. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Sorry, my mic fucking unplugged. But nah, I have no idea what the fuck. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. Even when you told me, I had no idea what that. No, no idea.
it's basically
I'm
like,
not on I
uh,
bro, I'm not in tune with like the world, the internet. If I'm on the internet, I'm either talking to motherfuckers on my DMs or tweeting some fucking stupid shit
hey, bro, you
or like
gotta.
just like posting a story. So I don't be on like I used to be on Twitter looking at shit. It just pissed me off. Like I had to like that's another thing with me is I'm an angry ass motherfucker. Like I had to learn how to control my anger a lot because I have serious anger issues and I don't give a fuck. That's the thing about me. Like all these other motherfuckers, they stay in line, you know, and they get their hand whipped and they tuck their fucking shirt, you know. But that's just not me. Like I be saying whether people are gonna like it or not, or whether I even believe in it or not. If someone pisses me off, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck it takes to piss them off. I just had to withdraw myself from Twitter because there's too much
Yeah,
shit on there that pisses me off. So, but like Twitter's where everyone finds out about all this shit. So I just be under a rock and shit.
yeah, it's kind of I mean, I would hope that you would work on that shit because before I started getting on the internet, I feel like everybody used to be a little toxic. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Oh,
certain
for
shit
sure. Like
you got to learn not to
my day
say.
and age, yeah, my day and age, bro. I mean, it's so weird now, bro. Like the thing is today, I feel like
Be careful what you say,
some
bro.
of the be careful what you say, but then there's so much other shit that people say that would have got fucking killed back in the day. Like, there's so many racist ass motherfuckers on here.
Yeah.
That's the shit that really gets to me, bro. Like, I be going off on motherfuckers. Like, I be straight taking people's bread. The second they say the wrong words to me, bro, I'm like, all right, I'm blocking you. Goodbye. Like, I don't care who you is, how much you support me. If you're racist or like prejudice of any sort, I just can't jack that. Like, that's the shit that really be like, ugh.
Yeah, I never.
Like
Uh,
there's especially in the underground, dog. There's certain artists. I'm not gonna say their names,
of
but
course, yeah.
certain artists in Canada that start with the letter N that have very racist fan bases that are racist themselves, and there's just so many. Oh, it's just so I don't know. There's so much like over political shit in the underground, and then there's just so much nasty shit in the underground. I just like to stay at the like with the real motherfuckers, you know.
Mhm.
Like that's why I really don't be like reaching out to anybody trying to get to know them. Like the motherfuckers that I be rocking with now are the motherfuckers I know is gonna be like true to themselves and like nah no bullshit. That's why I don't even like one of your questions was like who do I want to work with?
Oh yeah. Oh, you
I
gonna
don't
ruin
have
the
nobody.
question? Oh,
Yeah,
ah.
bro, I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. No, I'm just playing. All right, my bad. Oh fuck, my monitor keeps turning off on me. I won't do that again. But yeah, yeah. I don't. To go ahead and answer that, I don't want to work with no. Like, there's no one that I want to work with. You know, if someone cool hits me up and I fuck with their shit, I want to work with them. But I'm not no inspired to work with nobody type of dude. Like, cause I don't know what motherfuckers be on. I don't know. Cause there's just so many popping motherfuckers in the underground that just be the biggest pussies. Like, and I just can't jack that shit. Like, I can't jack that weirdo shit, that racist shit. I can't jack that pussy shit. Like, the motherfuckers that just be yelling in the mic and expect everyone to bow to them because they're screaming and they're louder than everyone else. And some fucking that makes them thug and this and that. Like, they have a gun.
He
Blah
said
blah
they have
blah.
a
Blase
gun.
blase blase. You know what I'm saying? Nah, real shit. That's how motherfuckers in the underground be, bro. They act like their plays and their fucking BB guns scare motherfuckers, and that's just not how it is. Like, that's just not reality. Like, if you was really like that, motherfuckers would know your body. Like, they would know you. Like,
Mhm.
you would be, you wouldn't even have to conjure up a fucking fan base, motherfuckers. You would just respect, and that's just not. That's not what the underground is all about. It's more about and I love people that just come out and say it. Like I love people that keep it a buck. They'll be like, "Yo, I'm not really doing this." I just hate, and can't stand the motherfuckers that pretend. And there's so many of them in the underground that I just don't like. I don't be working with people outside of my little zone.
So it's like that in the mainstream too. Like a lot of these people don't be doing what the fuck they be saying they be doing type shit.
Shit, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, in the upper echelon, but like in the like the street in like the street mainstream, bro, them motherfuckers. Like you don't get to the mainstream of the streets if you're not I mean, unless you like some 6'9" motherfucker, like it's rare, bro. Like
I feel like
motherfuckers jack what they jack. Yeah, you know, shit happens.
I feel like it depends on mainstream. Like mainstream to me is like a future, like future type shit. Cause future he came out and
Yeah,
said he don't even
future's
do
on it.
drugs type shit. Did you ever see that?
Shit, bro. But
He still raps about it and
you
shit.
can, bro. But that's the thing. You see, if you don't think Future does drugs, then you don't know drugs.
Hell no, bro. He came. I don't know. The nigga came out and said he don't do
You
that
know why
shit no more.
he's saying that? Because he's not. He's smart. He's smart. You can hear it in his voice that he sips lean.
I
If you
don't
don't
know,
think he
man.
sips lean, then I don't know. You
Currently,
probably don't know much.
I don't know. Currently, I just
I
know.
don't believe it for a second. Heroin, this, this and that, yay, all that.
Fuck,
There's
man. I don't even want
this
to get
shit.
into the political side of that shit because I just, you know what I'm saying? But I just know certain people have interest for certain people to promote certain shit. You know what I'm saying to the community.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
all I'm
just
gonna
don't
say
think
about that.
Future's one of them. I believe Future is saying that because he's not ready to get self snitch. He's not ready to be like, oh, the second you say all that shit's real, that's the second effect. Like, bro, do you
Oh
not see
yeah, yeah.
the
Uh,
arrests that be going on nowadays? Like, not really for the drug shit, but for the gang shit in particular. Like, the feds, there's whole fucking departments now for social media. Like, especially for rappers that are in the limelight. Like, of course, you're not ready want to say that. Shit. You wanna, all the guns are props, all the drugs is just fucking flour. You know what I'm saying? Like Future smart. I love Future and I don't believe it for a second.
so I hope shit. Part of me wants to believe that he don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that shit do. You feel me? Like you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean it
Everybody
depends
that's
on the
watching this, y'all
drug.
know, my story and shit like that with drugs and shit like that. I'm 5 years sober, so I just,
Hell yeah, bro. Stay on that path. Fuck drugs.
for real. Like, so I would hope that he's not doing that shit. You feel me? Like,
But there's some drugs. that you really gotta stay away from. But I'm never gonna be. I fucking hate drugs, bro, because I've had my own problems with them in the past. Luckily, now motherfuckers love to call me a drug head, but I don't even be, bro. I don't even smoke weed now. Like,
And
that's
I don't
really
smoke
what
weed
it
either.
is.
I stopped that shit a couple months ago.
Yeah, I haven't smoked weed in so long. Like, but motherfuckers love calling me a junkie, just cause like this shit I be around, this shit I used to do. But like, drugs really influenced a lot of my music, like especially acid.
That's one. I never tried any psychedelics or anything like that. I was always kind of
I've done
scared.
DMT, I've done everything.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know, man. That shit all because I'm already kind of like a spiritual person, and you kind of got to be in the right mind state if you want to take some shit like
So
that.
here's the thing with that, bro. You just gotta know your own, because I've seen motherfuckers have bad trips and shit. But me myself, I've done that shit hundreds of times, hundreds. Never had a single bad trip.
That was one of my questions. So you never had a like a bad acid trip or anything like that?
No, never, never, never.
What's the most like memorable experience you had from acid,
I mean, DMT flushes everything on acid out the park. But
or just from any psychedelic really? What's your most memorable experience
I
that
mean,
sticks out?
DMT for sure. That shit. You think, I've done a lot of acid before, and you think you ready for that shit, but you not. Like, you're just not. Like, that shit takes you to a different universe. Like, shit, I was smoking it. I was like, shit, nothing's happening. I just kept hitting it, hitting it, hitting
Oh
it.
shit.
Big old hits, holding it in, and then all of a sudden, my word, think about it in a video game, like your POV, like my
Hmm.
POV started getting extended as fuck. Like everything looked long, and then like the ceiling started to spiral, and I was lifted up, and I just laid back, um, and I started just talking to this fucking alien figure, and he was just crazy. I had no idea what the fuck he was saying, and it was like, at first I couldn't breathe, and then like after that, like that first like 30 seconds, I started feeling really good, and it just made me think about so much shit. Like it felt so much longer than it really was. Like, that shit only lasts like a couple minutes, but if you do it enough, it could feel like you're in there for hours or
Hmm.
days. But nah, and then I didn't do that. Apparently I didn't do that much, or it wasn't that strong or something. So it ended fairly fast. Like I wasn't in there for no hours or nothing. And then right after, it was so fucking amazing and crazy. Like, acid's not like what people think it is. Like people be thinking you see unicorns and fucking hamburgers walking around with eyeballs. Yeah, that's not how it is, bro. You'll see some like bright colors and shit like wiggling around, or like you might think you see something, but it's not like right in front of your face. I mean, I've done a lot at once too. I've done like 8 tabs at once.
Damn.
So this is coming from me, but DMT, bro, you see everything. You see molecules, like shit's insane. But it just right after that, right after it was over, I was so pissed. I was like, fuck, I want to experience that again. And I did it like literally like, right afterwards. Like as soon as it was over, I did more.
Did you get that same
Did it
experience or
like
no?
3 times. Nah, nah.
No.
You have to wait. It's
Hmm.
like every time you do it afterwards, like weekends, but it was still fun. Just not near as crazy it was the first time.
Yeah, that's kind of I remember I seen an interview with who Steve-O is from Jackass.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen an interview with him, and he was saying how I don't think he wasn't doing psychedelics. Like, he was doing like some crazier shit, like nitrous oxide or something like that.
yeah, he was addicted to that shit.
And he was saying how he tried so hard to chase his one of his experiences that he had, so he just kept doing it over and over, and it like just put him in this dark, basically this dark space where he was just taking drugs over and over to have that one experience he
Yeah,
first had.
yeah.
Have you ever felt what like with the acid? You said like you took it again. After a while, did you just like fuck it? It's
Nah, I
not gonna
was
happen
never
again.
addicted to that shit. I just got bored of it and stopped doing it.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, like, acid's just not something that I mean, some people do, but it's just not something I could see myself ever getting addicted to. I just did
Hmm.
it for music or like to go to a party or some shit.
You said you seen like an alien. Do you remember what the alien looked like?
This was like years ago, but it was just like this long, dark figure. I mean, I said alien, but it was just like an alien to me, you know, like it was just something unidentifiable, like
Okay.
some long, weird, big figure that was just standing over me.
Did you feel like a negative
But
energy from it, or did it feel positive?
nah, no, I was chilling. I didn't, I'm not like, I don't really feel energy or anything. It was just like I was there and I just accepted it. That's the thing. Like when you tripping, you just gotta accept it. You gotta realize that you're tripping and like just be like, have fun with it. Cause the second you're like, oh, let me get out, let me get, that's when you have a bad trip. When
Yeah.
motherfuckers are like, all right, I've had enough. Then they start freaking out because it doesn't go away for like hours or whatever. You know, like acid lasts like 8 to 14 hours.
Damn.
And then they start freaking out, and then that's when your mind starts, you know, all the bad shit comes. But I've never had that. And I've been in horrible situations on acid, and I just chill.
Mm. That's crazy. We were talking about the metaverse and we got into acid and shit. I was gonna say, but yeah, you don't know what the metaverse is, huh? Like you don't.
Nah, at all.
It's basically like that Mark Zuckerberg shit. He's trying to basically have us living through the internet. It kind of has to do with NFT. You know what the NFTs and shit are, right?
Oh my God, yes. I'm not even, I don't even want to talk about
Well, you're not fucking with the NFTs.
it. I'm not even gonna say my position on them. No matter what you say you like them.
I'm neutral on it, to
That's,
be honest. Like
yeah,
it's
that's what
all
I'm staying
situational.
neutral.
Like I feel like there's
But you say
definitely
you don't like that, and hundreds of people coming at you. Like,
yeah.
I just,
Hey man, I'm gonna
I
say,
just,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I feel. I feel like it's definitely situational right now. I feel like there's definitely a bag in NFTs, but for the long run, for the metaverse shit, we really it's situational. Like for all we know, this shit could end in like a year. Like literally, like we could get fucking destroyed by an asteroid, or the whole internet could just shut down. You know what I'm saying?
shit. I think it's a simulation.
I kind of wanted to get into that. You think you think we're living in a simulation?
I mean, not like the way that other people think that we're living in a simulation. Like, not like somebody's controlling everything and we're all like holograms. But I mean, just think about it. Because if it like tens of millions of years later, there will be a computer that's strong enough and powerful enough to create and simulate our own world.
Hmm.
So it would just make sense for it to have already happened. Like if it's possible, then it already happened, is what I'm trying to say.
Hmm. I definitely think,
So
huh? What are you gonna say?
I'm like, you know how people talk about strings of universes? This
Uh
it
huh.
could just be a simulation inside of a simulation inside of a, you know, an endless loop of just simulations where
Yeah,
they
that's
just make it
scary, man. Fuck. Like I don't know. I find that horrifying to think that. I don't know. I don't. That shit scares me. Like the simulation theory of
life is
this shit being
scary,
inside of
man.
a simulation. Like I
That's why you gotta live shit to the fullest.
man, like not to go too deep into it and not to say, you know, I'm saying the wrong thing, but I definitely feel like this. Oh fuck, how do I put this? I definitely feel like there's something controlling what's going on right now. Um, like in a fuck, how do I put it? I don't want to say the wrong shit. I feel like
Yeah, I feel you.
you feel what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's definitely this is definitely being controlled. That's what I'm gonna
I mean,
say.
there's no right, wrong, or right answer. You feel me? No one knows what the fuck it is. So
Hmm.
all that you can give is your opinion.
Yeah, that's hey for everybody listening, man. This shit is our opinion, so don't get mad. This is just an opinion. But you said you don't really be like on the internet and shit like that. Do you ever, you know, if this metaverse shit really pops off, are you gonna take part in it? Because I feel like we're living on the
I'd have
internet.
to know more about it.
Hmm. After
But
this,
the internet's already a gross place, like
yeah,
filled with like the worst type of people, and then there's some of the best type of people on it as well. It's just like a giant mixing pot full of like trash human beings and like wonderful people. So I mean, you just start living on the internet and then you do anything, and then
I'm definitely gonna send you probably some shit about the metaverse or this movie called well, Joaquin Phoenix is this movie called Her, where they're basically living in the fucking metaverse, basically where this shit is. It's like a mixture between real life and VR type shit.
I think I've seen that.
Are you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, let's get away from this trippy ass shit. Has COVID ever like has COVID so far affected your work ethic, or even like you doing shows, or you trying to get people on your song,
I mean,
or
yeah, I haven't been doing shows for real, but I mean, yeah, I mean, COVID's affected it, but it's just a part of my life now. Like, people are always talking about like when it's gonna end. I don't think it's gonna end. I'm just used to it. I
it's
don't care if I have to wear a mask, and I hate people. I hate when people don't wear masks.
really
It's really annoying. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I
it's like a
hate the
yeah
crazy conspiracy theories that people come up with. Like that shit is annoying.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not into
Hey,
that shit.
uh, I'm gonna keep my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll pull this fucking interview down if we say the wrong shit. For real, for real.
Yeah,
Hey, I know I'm somewhat of a, what I'm saying? I don't want to say a conspiracy theorist, but have you seen King of the Hill? You know who Dale is from King of the Hill?
yeah,
I identify with Dale, bro. Like low key to a certain extent. Like I don't know. I'm big on journalism and shit too, but
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I
so
fuck with like having like an opinion and like
uh huh.
thinking outside the box and not believing everything that, everyone wants to tell you or like whatever. But like, there's just some crazy shit out there that
Yeah, there is.
just
Yeah.
really blows my mind that people could think that. Like, I don't know. There's just so much insane shit that I be seeing about COVID that everyone just has their own little theories, and if it like a tiny little bit of information makes sense, it just has to be true. Like,
Yeah. I think the dumbest shit I heard about COVID was that the shit wasn't real. Like this shit is real. It's a real virus.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I think that's the dumbest shit I heard, where people saying this shit wasn't real. Like no, this is a real thing. This shit is infecting people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let's kind of get into so you, what I forgot. Fuck, what your collective is called? Like is it called a rare or rev? What is it called?
yeah. Rare.
And it was created by 223 Germ.
Yeah, him and Uno.
Did Germ ever like because I remember I was telling you, well, I don't think I told you, but I know I sent you some of the questions and shit like that, and I was saying how Germ's voice, the way he can manipulate his voice in one track, whereas like it'll be like a raspy voice, or he'll be
Yeah,
screaming.
bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's just his voice. Like,
Oh, that's how he
he'll
sounded like when he
like
talked to.
Like that's how he talks. Yeah, like that raspy, like
Uh-huh.
even the growly shit. He'll sound like that when he speaks. And like what you hear in the songs is like how he talks and talked in real life.
Did he ever like teach you anything when it came to this music shit, like how to manipulate your voice, or just in general when it came to music?
I don't really manipulate my voice,
Uh,
scream or I talk. That's just how my voice sounds when I scream or when I raise my voice. Same thing with
okay,
Germ. Like he don't manipulate his voice at all. Like that's just how
that's
it
just him
sounds when
type
he
shit.
screams. Or like when he raps like that higher, that's just his voice is just higher pitched, and that's why I fucked with his music so much. Is because it didn't sound like anyone else. Like all these kids nowadays, like bro, they be the ones manipulating their voice. They be doing this weird growling shit, bro. Like I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, I got all that guns. Like no,
Yo,
that shit is so. That is such a dub, bro. Like the shit I be hearing on SoundCloud and shit is just oh, it's so cringy. Like it just be bothering me. But nah, like that's how I sound when I scream.
hmm
My voice just be weird as fuck and like scratchy. And then he be like doing, but it's never like it's not like how you're making it sound to where like we're like, oh, we're gonna make our voice sound like this and this one. Like that's just
I don't
like
mean it like that. I mean like in a like how Bone Thugs and Harmony like they harmonize. That's what I mean by manipulating your voice type shit.
that's just like a tactic of mixing. Like
hmm
he just recorded multiple layers and then put them on top of each other. Like he's not doing anything to his voice, you feel me? I guess maybe you mean it in the sense of like how we mix our vocals to make them sound. But I thought you meant like in real life, like when we're recording the shit.
I meant like I said with the Bone Thugs and Harmony, how they can rap and then they can harmonize as well. Like it's still them, they're just harmonizing. Like it's still their voice type shit.
Yeah, but like You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when he's doing that shit, like he's not like changing his voice to make it like some kind of like I don't know, I forgot the word I was about to use, but
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
it's just like it just comes out, you know? It's like there's no thought to it or like thinking about manipulating it in any sort of way. I mean, I
saying.
can't speak for him. I don't know him, but I'm just really speaking in general or for myself. But there's
Hmm.
definitely people that do that shit, like so I could see why you would think that.
Uh-huh. Did he ever like I said, did he ever teach you anything when it came to music or anything like that?
I mean, he's really the whole reason I made music. Him and Uno, like, at they were like, I had like 700 followers when they hit me up.
Oh wow.
Like, I was nobody, and I just they hit me up. Germ hit me up first, and he was like, "Yo, you want to be in Rare? I fuck with your shit." And I was like, "Yeah," because I listened to his shit and I fuck with it. Usually people hit me up and their shit would be ass, and I would just like not even reply because like I don't care if they have more followers or whatever. If I don't like your music, then I already work with you. That's just how it is. Like
Hmm.
nothing. I hate this whole clout shit. This little clout circle jerk. Like that shit's dumb. That
I
shit's
hate that
lame. But
fucking word, man. You hear that word so much in
what?
LA. Clout,
Yeah,
clout, bro. He has clout. He could pull up. He has clout. Like that shit is that shit is weird. I don't know.
yeah, that shit's a dub.
Uh,
But
go ahead.
he
What?
hit me up. I fuck with that shit. And of course, Uno was in Midnight, and I was always a big fan of Midnight, especially when I was like in school and shit. So that was cool, and I was like, oh, because that's actually weird. I was with this girl that I was friends with from my school, and I had just played her this song with Uno and Kami in it. Didn't even know it was Uno. I just heard it and I fucked with it. And then like a couple weeks later, like they hit me up to join Rare, and I'm like, yeah. And then I started listening to all of Uno's songs, and I see that song. I was like, damn, I didn't even know it was you. It was just crazy, like the way shit lined up. But
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
yeah, for sure.
How'd you I kind of want to get into how'd you meet Lil Darky and Kill Stacy?
Lil Darky, I just found on the internet. He had like 800 followers, and I added him to Rare. And oh god, my voice keeps cracking. Kill Stacy was just someone that I knew through mutual people in the beginning of this shit, and I just fucked with him, and we just became close friends. I mean, I lived with him for like a year. Um, he was just always someone who was cool, and I fucked with. So
You were saying how you lived with him. Have you ever thought of like, I don't know if you have, but have you ever thought of making like they have collectives and shit, like an actual house with all you guys just in there, just fucking vibing, making
I
music.
already did that, bro.
You did?
Yeah, that's where Kill Stacy lived with me.
So it was
It
you
was
and
the
Kill
Rare
Stacy and
House
more
in
people.
Texas.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was me, Kill Stacy, Suda, and then like two videographers.
Have you ever thought of doing it again?
I mean that shit didn't really work out, so no.
Okay, I felt it. I felt it.
Too many like too many different personalities. I mean maybe far in the future, but
Yeah, that's a lot
there's
though.
yeah
Living with people, you gotta, what I'm saying, kind of sculpt your day around theirs type shit. I feel it. I feel
yeah.
it.
But maybe far in the future.
Okay. I want to ask you, what was your most favorite aggressive song you made, and your least favorite soft song that you made? Like mine for your aggressive shit, I think I told you it had to be that shit with DK, that shit with Pharaoh, that shit's hard. Switch, and then for
Don't
your
like that song.
what? All right,
I
we
don't
not
like that.
go. Hold on. And then for the soft shit, even though this song isn't really soft like
Uh,
that, but it's Snow for me.
yeah, I don't like that song either.
Bro, why? All right, now I want to get to why don't you like those two songs before you say your
Just
answer.
mixed horribly. It was recorded on a shitty mic.
I like that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
like that raw. I don't know. I like that sound. I don't know.
But both of my two favorite songs are definitely unreleased. But I guess if I was to say released wise, shit, I'd have to look at what songs I have. I mean, my most favorite songs are probably gonna be on this next tape that I'm doing.
Mhm.
At least some of them. My favoriteest song is probably gonna be on the tape I do after that, which is how many songs I have that I already have two tapes made, planned, probably more than that. Um, shit. I can't even remember the names of my songs. Um, M4H is probably one of my favorite hard songs.
Okay.
And for my softer songs, um, hell, what is that called? It's a really low key song with not a lot of plays. Um, shit. Bro, I just make so many songs that
Man.
it's impossible to keep up with the amount of like names and shit that I have for all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I'm talking like over 1,000 songs made. Like, uh, I can't find.
It's
I'm gonna just have to say I don't know on the soft song. Oh, Down Bad. That's probably gonna be my Microsoft Edge sucks. This thing sucks. I can't even X out of it now. Yo, what is this? Oh my God, is this like, yo, this has to be a joke. Keeps asking me to sign in. What do you mean? So I'm just trying to use the browser. All right, but yeah, keep going.
I was gonna say, fuck, what was I gonna say? Fuck, you kind of, damn. I don't know why I was thinking about the Microsoft shit because I got a fucking Samsung computer and this shit uses Microsoft and that shit's slow. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, this was gonna talk about your new single, Canon, or Canon 2. When did like what was the inspiration behind Stat Track? Like what was the inspiration behind it?
And it was just one of the first songs I ever made.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
How come you never? How come it takes so long to release?
it released on like 4 years later on like the same day. It was meant to drop on the same day till it got delayed, but it's whatever. Um, and I just don't want to do like a remix of a song that I've did unless it's like from a long time ago. Because who wants to hear like the same type of song like
Hmm.
over and over again?
And do you know
But
what were you gonna say? What?
there's not a lot of inspiration behind it. Just I just like the song, like the beat. Um, it's a hard song. Just angry at the time. Made that song. Yeah.
What? Like I want to know like why or if you can say if you can't say it's cool like why do you think it took so long for it to get? Because I remember you were telling me like a couple of days ago it was on SoundCloud and I think it got pulled off or something like that. Do you know why?
It's just because I recently signed this deal and switched distribution companies, and I like to not I don't distribute to SoundCloud. I upload it individually, so it just took it down because they were saying Canon 2 is in violation of Canon 2, and obviously they're both
What?
the same song, my song. It's just one was on Spotify telling SoundCloud that this song's already uploaded, and it's done that to me twice now. I don't
Oh
know why.
wow.
I just gotta
So
fix the kinks in this shit, but
so basically that was a glitch basically.
yeah. And it
Damn,
got delayed. I don't even know why, but
that sucks.
so I'm glad. I mean, I'm just glad to be off. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
You're good. You're good. So your new tape, Mayhem. I know I just asked you about the inspiration behind Canon. What was the inspiration behind this new it's an EP, right? Isn't it an EP?
Yeah, tape EP. I mean, it's all the same shit to me, but little inspiration behind it. Just wanted to drop a body of work, like a real solid, like angry little tape. Just because I've been like the last 6 months of my life has just been horrible, and I haven't been able to make that much music, and I just wanted to drop like a large body of work to like make up for the time I lost.
Okay.
I got in a car crash. I had to move states. Fucking court shit. Just a bunch of bullshit that I had to deal with in a little period of time. It just really set me back. So I wanted to make up for a little bit.
So like the car crash, like a car just came out of nowhere type shit. Like, were you on the
I just
freeway or?
crashed into someone on the highway. Yeah,
Oh damn. Shit, at
totaled
least you
my
good though,
car.
bro. Cause I just seen a girl
Yeah,
on Instagram not too long ago. Her whole car was fucking smushed in, and she barely survived type shit. Like, that shit is scary. I've only been in one car accident in my whole life. I think I was like six or nah. I've been in
yeah, that
multiple.
was my
But
first one.
you were driving or what? Oh yeah, you said you were
Yeah,
driving. Yeah. Did that shit like kind of? Because I know my mom when she got into a car accident, she was like scared to drive for a while. She was a new driver when this shit happened. Did that happen to you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want to drive for a little bit because that shit freaked me out. But I got back to it in like a month.
Mm-hmm. You said you had the like distribution thing. Are you currently signed to a label or?
I mean, I'm not like signed to a record deal, but I don't know what I'm allowed to say for real, but
Uh-huh.
I'm with a distribution company that's called Two Lost, and I like them a lot. So
Okay, okay. Would you ever think about, signing a major in the future sometime?
yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's the right deal, I'm not ready to sign my soul away.
Yeah.
That's just to the devil, but I'm definitely not no businessman in a suit.
Hey, no, I feel that though, because I find it crazy how, like I was saying this in my last interview, I find it crazy how somebody could basically watch you do like all this work type shit, and then they just put their name on it and it's theirs, and then they could dictate what you do with it and how you do it. That's one reason why I
That's
kind
why
of
I said it depends on the type of deal for real. 'Cause not all deals are like that.
true, true. You just got to be careful and be knowledgeable.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of why I
You
kind
can't
of,
get blinded by the money.
yeah. That's why I kind of
I've
want
turned
to.
down deals before, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
not like no record deal, but
I feel that.
just deals in general that I didn't want.
That's why I kind of want to, for my podcast. I ain't signing no deal. I want the shit to be on every single platform. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I were to sign some shit early on to
Shit,
Spotify,
sometimes it's
shit.
beneficial to you because the labels be having equipment that other people just don't have, like that you'll never be able to do by yourself. But I just like what I do by myself. Like I have no plans to sign, but if the right deal comes across me, of course I'm gonna do it. But
Hmm.
not just for the money, but for the experience, for the the tactics of promotion and
Yeah, for
all
sure.
that kind of stuff. Because they have stuff to offer you besides money.
Yeah, they basically have a whole machine basically that they put behind you, and they just, what I'm saying,
Yeah,
pump the energy into you.
they put a team behind you and shit, and that's what I be fucking with. But I'm just not at that point yet to where I'm not big enough. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. So for all like small art, not even just small artists, like small podcasters out there too, man. If y'all listening, uh, be careful what deal somebody try to give you when you're smaller, so you won't get,
Oh, for
get
sure.
trapped. You know
If
what I'm
you're
saying?
small, don't even. Bro, there was this one kid that used to buy shit off me, right? And I just remember I seen on his story he was like, "Yo, guys, I'm getting signed by a label." He had like Spotify is what really matters. He had like 500 monthly listeners on Spotify, and he's telling his fans he was getting signed. I was like, dude, you realize that's a scam, right? Like no labels, no major labels where they contact you, ask you to pay for something, to pay them to get you a contract
Oh
or
yeah, that's a
something.
scam. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Yeah, I already know. I just want people to think I'm signed." Like, I think that shit's so lame. And if you're a smaller artist, like, there's nothing to be ashamed about. But like,
Hmm.
just don't. I'm still a small artist myself, like, but just don't unless you have shit, like a decent following on Sound or Spotify. SoundCloud labels really don't be caring about, but like, unless it's like a repost deal. SoundCloud's still important. SoundCloud's really important for like gaining your audience and building yourself that platform to get on like Spotify and shit.
Hmm.
But like, no major labels where I want to reach out to some tiny artists and just hope that they make it. You know, that you gotta have some kind of base to get signed to anything. And people just be falling for these traps because they want to get signed. You know, they want to seem like they just got a deal, and but nah, just nah.
Is there like a 'cause remember when we was talking about how you used to do graphic design and shit like that? I was gonna next question I was gonna ask you, is there any other passion that you have, like other than music? Is it graphic design or
Making
do you have
money.
bruh just something else like a craft type shit? Even though I feel what you're
Nah,
saying, but like a craft, do you have that?
just art in general. Like I'm not no artist, but I like making like designs, and I like rapping and just like throwing my 2 cents in places where it don't belong. You know?
Hmm.
I don't like being confined to no job. I don't want to have no 9 to 5. Don't want to go to school. And art's really that place where it allows you to do that if you have something special.
I was just gonna ask like the next question too, like would you have a like a career type shit if you weren't doing the rap?
No, I would be either dead or in jail.
Oh, that's I don't want to hear that. Just damn, bro.
Yeah,
You never, fuck, how'd I put it? Like you never like, I don't know, like wanted to be like a freelance,
no.
some like a freelance graphic designer or some shit.
The way I was headed before this rap shit was a dark path. Yeah. The music shit was really the only thing that made me do something.
Shit, you could always, well, fuck. So you could always, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say change your path, but try to do something more positive. Like you could still hang out with the people you hanging out with, you know what I'm saying? But just, have dreams and aspirations type
I
shit,
mean, bro, that's what a lot of people like to say, but it's just not like that. Like, once you're in something, bro, you're in it for life. Like, that's how it is. You're
Mm.
not like, if you come from something. I'm speaking from my situation and my
Yeah.
situation only. I'm
Uh
not
huh.
saying like, if you're this and that, you can't change. Obviously you can, but for like shit I can't mention, like
Yeah.
you're not changing that route like just by like boom, I decide I want to do this now. Like, you just can't. It's just not how it works.
Okay. Do you have any like, you said how you don't really like to collab with people because you never know what type of shit they on. They may be on some bullshit. Are you cool with any artist right now that you haven't collabed with that you would want to collab with?
I can't say for sure.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a few people that I would like to collab with, like Zillakami. I don't know him at all
Hmm.
in any sort of way, but I just think his shit's hard. Like Sauce Moolah, Chief Keef. All right, I changed my answer earlier. Chief Keef is the only inspiration I have. That's the only person that I would like to dream to work with.
And he inspired this drill shit is basically his. Basically, this he created this shit.
Yeah, no, Chief Keef, where it's at. Yeah, that's my answer.
Is there any advice that you give Hades when you first started making music?
Not being so angry and stupid.
What made you say that?
I was just an angry ass kid. I did a lot of dumb shit, like getting arrested,
Hmm.
just some violent shit. Just don't do that.
You,
Save you a lot of money and time.
mhm. You can tell me if I'm going too far with this question. Do you think that have you were you able to find the source of your anger? Because I know for me it was definitely my dad not being there, and that's what kind of made me just just fuck up and go down a dark path. Just I didn't have that father figure, and me reaching out to the wrong type of father figures. You know what I'm saying? And leading me down a dark
Yeah.
path.
No, I don't. I just feel like I don't know. I'm just a weird ass kid doing some weird ass shit
Hmm.
that not a lot of people get to do. And the shit that I've seen, the shit that I've done is what made me what I am. So I don't regret it. I don't want to change nothing about it. I think nothing led me this way. I made my own choices, and whatever choices made me to those choices, shit,
Yeah, everything happens for a
that's
reason.
just it's still my choice. So like, you just gotta look at shit for what it is and what it isn't, because I just wouldn't change nothing. Like, that wasn't really your question, but I don't think anything led me this way. I don't regret nothing that I did.
You weren't able to find like a source for your anger, like something where you could pinpoint like this
Nah,
is why I'm
I'm just
angry.
angry as fuck. You can ask anybody. I'll get mad. Like, let's throw hands, mad. Like,
Yeah. Is there any advice you give future Hades?
I mean, I don't know what the future entails. So, I mean, just stay focused. That's really it. Cause you really know what at in the present, you don't really think anything can go wrong in the future. So
Hmm.
just don't get sidetracked or no with no stupid shit.
Yeah. To me, that basically sounds like you saying keep your head on straight. Basically, you said don't get distracted. You know what I'm saying stay on the right course, stay on the right path.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep blowing my nose, but
Where do
uh,
you? What were you gonna say?
go ahead.
No, no,
No,
no.
go
Go, go,
ahead.
go, 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 go.
No, I wasn't ready to say anything for real. I don't know why I just did that.
And for everybody watching, whenever I tell somebody like to go, because I like to hear people talk, I like to hear what people got to say, type shit. So I'll always want to be one of those interviewers to where I don't
Okay.
talk over people. I want to hear what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is about them. You feel me? So, but this is one of my last questions. Where do you see yourself and the underground scene in 10 years?
Yeah, I mean, I hope I'm not in the underground scene. No, I hope I got so much love for the underground and for the shit. I love the fans in the underground, but there's just also so much shit I don't like about it. How I want it to change. And, uh, I mean, I'll always come back to the underground. I'll always be a bitch. I'll always be in the underground. Hopefully, I want to break through. I don't hope that I'm still underground in 10 years. That's a decade from
I don't mean
old
like for
man by
you,
then.
but I mean like in general. Where do you see the underground
I don't
scene?
know where I see the underground. I mean, I hope it goes in, but shit, bro, this scene makes so many wild ass turns and weird
Yeah.
little changes. Yeah, I just can't predict that shit.
Is there anything that you don't like about the underground scene that you would try to change?
Just the weirdos in it. A lot of weirdos. Strange.
He
Like I
said
love.
strange.
I'm a weirdo myself. You feel me? I'm different. I am not. It's okay to be different, but it's another thing to be weird and
Yeah,
lie. Like motherfuckers be pretending like they're related to me, or they'll like make up accusations about me that are just not true, and I literally have to like show them where or like they'll make fake screenshots and I'll show them where they're fake, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like, bro, like,
yeah, there's definitely a difference between being weird and being a scumbag. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm
there's
saying?
a difference between a normal person and a bruxism. Like there's just mad weirdos in this bitch. And then there's just people that are okay with being like prejudiced and racist. Obviously, I want like that shit needs to
Yeah, that's
go.
just
Like
weird.
that's something I'm really big on because I don't know.
Yeah, man, y'all heard it here first, man. Fuck racism. 83 Hades for fucking president, man.
Fuck yeah. No, yeah, that's some shit I be saying. Like big shit. Like 83 Hades for president, man.
Is there anything that you want to say to the people listening to this?
Uh, shit. I mean, I got a tape coming out in the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to that shit. Stop being so fucking negative. Stop being dick suckers. And shout out to the real motherfuckers out there. But that's about it.
All right, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. This is the 83 Hades interview. I appreciate
Bad
everybody.
bitches.
You said bad bitch. I appreciate everybody who tuned in and watching this. If you're coming from Hades platform and you're watching this, if you're part of my platform and you're watching this, I appreciate you. I'm gonna leave all of Hades links down below. Y'all go if y'all don't know who he is right
Look
now.
them hoes.
Go click him, man. Go fucking find his music. Go stream it. You know what I'm saying? His tape is just about to drop. It's about to come out. And yeah, man, it's your boy Make Love and your boy Hades, and we out, bro. Peace.
Bad bitches.
That shit was lit, bro. That shit was.
Okay. Here we go. I swear to God we're wasting time. See, you give me faith that everything be fine, but I'm losing my mind. And you say smell the roses, what happens, we'll be fine. Okay, I just hate the fact that we always